There is something that is more addicting than bags. Yes, there is. SLGs, small leather goods. They are less pricey, and I can get that luxury fix quicker than saving up for the actual bag, which is a strategy that I don't recommend. Holiday season is right around the corner, and with these bags costing well over an arm and a leg, maybe you want to treat yourself and up your SLG game. In the last 3 years, I went way overboard on the SLGs. It is my kryptonite. When I look at all of them out at once, yeah, it's like, oh, what did I do? I mean, I did go to the store and I did make every purchase, but I didn't quite realize how many I have. Turns out I am powerless to resist. I decided, well, I need to let some of them go because I ran out of space and it is not humanly possible to reach for all of them. So it was very difficult letting some of these go, even the ones I never used. Yup, that is how addiction works. Or is that hoarding? That's not important. Is it? Hilarious! So I will go over every SLG I have and say why I decided to keep it and how I use it. If I decide to rehome it, then I will tell you why and what SLG worked better than that one. This will be a series and I will split the video according to the type. Number 1, in today's video, Chanel SLG without a chain. Number 2, Chanel SLG with a chain. Number 3, Chanel belt bags. And number 4, LV SLGs. In addition, for each video, I will reveal the most used, the worst, and the best. I hope that this will help you figure out what SLG could work best for you. So in today's video, we will cover 5 Chanel SLG without the chain. Before we get started, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment and share. This is the Chanel zipped key holder case. I don't know about you, but I have a fantasy that I want to use all Chanel SLGs inside my Chanel bags and all LV SLGs inside LV bags. But this doesn't fit all my daily keys without deforming it. I don't like the idea of deforming my luxury bags. So instead, I use the LV key clay. Yes, this gets distorted. If I don't keep it like this, then the canvas actually bounces back. And this is way cheaper. And this is way slimmer than the Chanel item. The length is pretty similar, but the key clay is slightly shorter. Remember, if you watch my Things I Wish I Knew Before Buying Chanel video, Chanel bags fit a lot less than it looks, so I want to maximize the space. I love this lemony yellow color, but I don't like that the zipper has the lighter color areas because it gets dirty pretty fast, like this. This is another key clay, and you can see that the zipper got dirty quick. I bought this at the store because this was the only item left in this color, which is not a good reason to buy this. And since then, I realized I want a classic flap in this color. This is a Series 29, so I am looking for the small classic flap in the Series 29. Since then, I bought the classic belt bag in yellow, but they're not the same shade. The belt bag is more pastel yellow, and this is more lemony yellow. And I prefer this color. The key clay is not as pretty, but it gets the job done. For those reasons, she is leaving my collection today. So next is the classic zip coin purse in the iridescent purple. But when I got this, it's more like a turquoise. At this angle, you can see the purple, but nobody's walking around tilting it this way. So in general, when I hold it like this, I see more green-blue. So that was a disappointment. And when I bought this, I should have actually returned it, but I kept it anyway. This is my first Chanel SLG, and the reason I loved it was because at that time, I was all about the iridescent. And also, the CC is much larger than the classics. As a comparison, this is the regular CC size, and this one has a bigger CC. Let's give her a twirl. This one has no back pocket. And this has 3 compartments. The thing that I noticed is that the zipper on this is pretty smooth. And I think that's because this is an older model. This is a Series 27. So this came out in 2019. The SLGs now that actually turn a corner, the zipper is not smooth at all. So the question is, do I use this? And the answer is no. I am no longer interested in the iridescent because the iridescent coating can wear when I handle it. That means that I am actually scared to touch this. This is the most I touch this, and I've had this for 3 years. So no more iridescent anything Chanel for me. As a comparison, I pulled out the LV Zippy coin purse. And as you can see, the Chanel is shorter. Lengthwise, they're about the same. And from the side, they're about similar. I also prefer the LV over the Chanel because the LV has a much smoother zipper and it's canvas. So for me, it's a lot less worry-free. Next is the Chanel card holder. This is a 2019 phenomenal iridescent caviar pink. And it also has the bigger CCs, just like the Zippy coin case. These both came out in 2019. So one thing to note with iridescent is that it films and photographs way better than what it actually looks. So this looks phenomenal on camera. In person, it's okay. You could put a card here, another one here, and another one here. I suppose you can put some cash in here. I don't know about coins. I think that the coins might fall out. So the question is, do I use this? And the answer is no. As I mentioned before, I'm afraid to touch the iridescent. And this is slim, which was a reason for buying this. But in my hands, it feels like I can drop it. So that is why I never reach for this, and I probably never will. So instead, I use the LV key clay. And this takes up less room than the Chanel item. I can put cash and coins with the cards without worrying if they'll fall out or not. So yes, she is beautiful, but she sits pretty inside my SLG drawer. For now, I'm keeping this for size comparisons and to use for what fits in my bag videos. But nope, no more card holders in this style for me. This is the classic card holder. It's not as pretty as the other ones, but this feels substantial and good in my hands. But the important thing is, I don't feel I'm going to drop this. So yes, I do use this. Let's do a quick tour. This has a back pocket, but I don't keep important things in here like driver's license or credit card because I'm afraid I'm going to lose those. So instead, I put things here like parking tickets. In the front, I put my driver's license here. The rest of my cards fit here, and I also put cash and coins. I am so tempted to get this in another color, but I'm resisting. I have a love and hate relationship with this color. I like the black because there is no color transfer, and I can't see anywhere. But most of my black bags have a black interior, so I prefer a pop of color, so I can find this more easily. I will probably cave in if the right color, condition, and the color comes up. The last item I'm going to talk about today is the phone pouch wallet. So I know better than to buy a Chanel phone case for a specific phone. Once a new version of that phone is released and I upgrade, that Chanel phone case is hard to sell. This is a long wallet and it can fit a phone in the front right here, which I thought was genius. Phone sizes and trends change. If I don't want to fit a phone here, I can fit something else. Let's do a quick tour. These are card slots in the back. This is a huge pouch. So you could put makeup in here, cash, coins, receipts, whatever you want, anything that's important, because when you zip this up, it'll stay secure. Also, if you're wondering, this fits inside the small and the medium-large classic flap. Let me show you. This is the small. Fits no problem. I have 2 of these and I use the blue one more, so I'll be letting the red one go. As a comparison, let's compare this to the LV long wallet. As you can see, the length and the height is about the same. The Chanel is slimmer. And remember, the Chanel item can fit a phone. So for me, the Chanel is the clear winner. Those are my 5 SLGs, so you may wonder why I don't have a Chanel wallet. Number 1, I find that the wallets take up too much room, and there are other ways to carry cash, coin, and a card. Number 2, the biggest reason is that I feel that the wallet will soon be obsolete. I do have some LV wallets, but I don't have any Chanel wallets. You may also wonder why I don't have any Chanel 19 SLGs. Well, the CC is bigger than the classics, which I prefer that look. But when crammed inside my bag or walk, that would leave imprints on my other Chanel items, so that's why I avoid that. Alright, so let's give out some awards. For the most used, can you guess, is the Chanel card case. Because I use this every day. But one day, when we don't need to carry cards, I probably won't need this. The worst goes to, in my opinion, the key case. Because it cannot close with all my keys inside. And the whole point for me is that I wanted the keys zipped up, so it won't scratch the inside of my bag or other SLGs. So that was a fail. At the store, I was blinded by the beauty, and I didn't load up my keys to see if it will close. So that was a big mistake. So next is the best of show. Can you guess? It's the phone pouch. It is the most versatile. And the most important thing is, when we don't need to carry cards, cash, or coins, it's a pouch. It can be a makeup pouch. It can be a catch-all. You can put women's products, hair ties, USB cord, cords, charger, pencils, pen, you name it. So, what do you think? What are your thoughts around these or other Chanel SLGs? Do you agree or disagree? I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll go film the next one.